Setting up an aquarium is a journey filled with excitement and anticipation. The idea of creating a vibrant underwater world, watching fish glide through crystal clear water, and crafting a beautiful centerpiece for your home is truly appealing. For many, it starts with a quick trip to the pet store and ends with a handful of fish swimming in a newly filled tank. But beneath that simplicity lies a complex and delicate balance, one that is easy to disrupt if you're not careful. Today, we're going to break down the 5 most critical mistakes that beginners make when setting up a fish tank. And, most importantly, how you can avoid them. Whether you're just starting out or looking to improve your aquarium keeping skills, these tips can make all the difference for the health and happiness of your aquatic pets. Let's start with the first and perhaps most common mistake: choosing a tank that's too small. At first glance, it seems logical. A small fish should only need a small tank, right? But in reality, smaller tanks are much more difficult to maintain than larger ones. In a small volume of water, changes happen quickly and unpredictably. Temperature can fluctuate. Waste builds up faster. If something goes wrong, there's little room for error. Fish in cramped environments experience stress, which weakens their immune systems and leaves them vulnerable to disease. They may live shorter, unhappier lives simply because there isn't enough space to swim, hide, and explore. A lot of people think, my fish is small, so a small tank is enough. But the truth is, smaller tanks are actually much riskier. Water chemistry in a big tank is more stable. There's more room for beneficial bacteria to grow, more space for fish to move, and the larger water volume helps dilute toxins. While it may seem easier to care for a small tank, it's actually the opposite. If you're just starting out, aim for at least a 20-gallon aquarium. Not only will your fish thank you, but you'll find it much easier to keep the water clean and healthy. Next, let's look at mistake number 2, adding fish right away. The thrill of bringing home new fish is hard to resist. Many beginners fill up their tanks, get the filter running, and immediately add their new pets. But doing so can be deadly. Fish produce waste, and that waste quickly turns into ammonia, a toxic compound that can kill fish in very small amounts. In nature, and in a healthy aquarium, beneficial bacteria break down ammonia into less harmful substances. This process is called the nitrogen cycle, and it takes time to establish. When I set up my first aquarium, I was so excited that I put fish in right away. Later I learned you actually need to wait a few weeks. If you add fish before the cycle is established, ammonia and nitrite levels can spike, poisoning the fish and causing unnecessary suffering. The best approach is to set up your tank, get the filter running, and let it cycle for at least 2 to 3 weeks. During this time, test the water regularly using an aquarium test kit. Only when ammonia and nitrite levels drop to 0 is your tank ready for its new inhabitants. Patience at this stage can save you a lot of heartache down the road. Mistake number 3 is mixing incompatible species. The world of aquarium fish is vast and diverse. Some fish thrive in hard water, others need soft. Some are peaceful and social, while others are territorial or aggressive. Without careful research, it's easy to end up with a community of fish that simply can't coexist. Fights break out, injuries occur, and sometimes fish die, all because their needs and temperaments weren't considered. I once put a very active species together with a calm one. Let's just say it didn't end well. Before buying any fish, research their requirements. Find out what kind of water parameters they need, how big they grow, and how they behave. Ask yourself, are they schooling fish or solitary? Do they spend most of their time at the bottom, the middle, or the top of the tank? Are they known to nip fins or chase others? Compatibility is key to a peaceful and harmonious aquarium. And remember, just because 2 fish look good together doesn't mean they'll get along. The 4th critical mistake is overfeeding. It's easy to assume that fish are always hungry, especially when they swim eagerly to the front of the tank at feeding time. Many new aquarists see this behavior and worry that their pets are starving, so they add extra food. But in reality, fish have very small stomachs, and a little goes a long way. Overfeeding can lead to serious health problems, including obesity, fatty liver disease, and even death. More commonly, uneaten food sinks to the bottom, rots, and pollutes the water, causing ammonia spikes and algae growth. Fish opening their mouths all the time doesn't mean they're starving. It's just how they behave. More food usually means more problems. The general rule is to only feed what your fish can finish in 2 to 3 minutes. Watch them closely during feeding and remove any uneaten food right away. If you're unsure, it's better to underfeed than overfeed. Fish can go several days without food and still be healthy. Remember, a clean tank is a healthy tank, and keeping food under control is one of the best ways to maintain water quality. Our fifth and final mistake is overcleaning the tank. It's natural to want your aquarium to look spotless, but constantly emptying the tank and scrubbing it down can do more harm than good. Inside every healthy aquarium is a thriving colony of beneficial bacteria, tiny organisms that break down fish waste and keep the water safe. When you clean too aggressively, you kill these bacteria, reset the nitrogen cycle, and create instability. Fish can become sick or die because the water is suddenly toxic. When I first started, I used to clean the entire tank top to bottom. Later, I realized that was actually one of the worst things I could do. Now I only do partial water changes. Instead of full cleanings, aim for weekly partial water changes, about 20 to 30% at a time. This keeps the water fresh without disrupting the bacteria. Clean the filter regularly, but never all at once, and never with tap water, which can kill beneficial bacteria. Instead, rinse filter media in old tank water during water changes. This helps maintain balance and keeps your fish healthy. Aside from these 5 critical mistakes, there are a few extra tips that can make your fish keeping experience smoother and more enjoyable. First, always use a reliable water test kit to monitor your tank's parameters. Test for ammonia, nitrite, nitrate, pH, and, if necessary, hardness. Knowing your water quality is the key to preventing problems before they start. Second, don't place your aquarium in direct sunlight. While light is important, too much sun can cause rapid algae growth and temperature swings, both of which are harmful to fish and make maintenance much harder. Most importantly, be patient. Setting up a healthy, beautiful aquarium takes time. The nitrogen cycle can't be rushed. Fish need time to acclimate. Plants need time to grow. The more patient you are, the better results you'll see. The rewards of fish keeping are immense. A thriving tank is a source of fascination and relaxation, and watching your fish flourish is incredibly satisfying. To recap, the aquarium hobby is amazing and rewarding, but the mistakes we make at the beginning can be frustrating and even fatal for our fish. Here are the 5 most critical mistakes to avoid. Don't go too small with your tank. Don't add fish too soon. Avoid mixing the wrong species. Don't overfeed, and don't overclean. By steering clear of these pitfalls, you'll set yourself up for success and ensure your fish live long, healthy lives. Let's take a closer look at how these mistakes affect the ecosystem inside your aquarium. A tank that's too small acts like a pressure cooker. Waste and toxins build up quickly, and even a minor issue can spiral out of control. Fish are sensitive creatures, and their stress levels rise in cramped quarters. You may notice them hiding more often, breathing rapidly, or even refusing to eat. These are signs of an unhealthy environment, and if ignored, can lead to chronic illness or premature death. Adding fish before your tank is cycled is like moving into a new house before the plumbing is finished. Ammonia is invisible, but its effects are devastating. Fish exposed to ammonia suffer burns on their gills, struggle to breathe, and often die suddenly. By giving your tank time to establish the nitrogen cycle, you build a foundation for life, a self-sustaining ecosystem where waste is naturally broken down and removed. Mixing incompatible fish can turn your peaceful aquarium into a battleground. Aggressive species may chase, nip, or even kill more passive tank mates. Some fish require specific temperature, pH, or hardness levels, and if these aren't met, they become weak and sickly. Compatibility isn't just about behavior, it's also about environmental needs. Do your homework before buying, and consult experienced aquarists or reputable guides to ensure a harmonious community. Overfeeding is one of the quickest ways to turn a beautiful tank into a murky mess. Excess food decomposes, fueling bacteria and algae blooms. Water turns cloudy, and filters clog with gunk. Fish may seem happy at first, but poor water quality stresses their bodies, making them prone to infections. Feeding small amounts regularly is the key. Think of it as portion control for your aquatic pets. Overcleaning resets the delicate balance of your aquarium. Beneficial bacteria live on surfaces: gravel, filter media, decorations. When you scrub everything or replace all the water, you remove these vital organisms. The result is a tank that's constantly cycling, with dangerous spikes in ammonia and nitrite. Partial water changes and gentle cleaning preserve the ecosystem, keeping your fish safe and your tank stable. Let's not forget about the importance of monitoring your water parameters. Ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate are invisible to the naked eye, but they have a huge impact on fish health. Regular testing allows you to catch problems early and make corrections before they become serious. Many beginners skip this step, relying on visual cues alone. But by the time you notice something's wrong, it may be too late. Invest in a good test kit. It's one of the smartest decisions you can make as a new aquarist. Algae is another common challenge. Too much light, especially from direct sunlight, can trigger explosive algae growth. Your tank may turn green, and oxygen levels can fluctuate. Algae isn't always bad. It's part of the natural ecosystem, but uncontrolled blooms are a sign of imbalance. Place your tank away from windows and use a timer for your aquarium lights. Patience is the most underrated skill in fish keeping. Every stage takes time. Cycling the tank, introducing fish, growing plants. Rushing leads to mistakes. Take things slow, enjoy the process, and celebrate each milestone. The best aquariums aren't built overnight. They grow and evolve with careful attention and love. Finally, remember that every aquarist makes mistakes. The key is to learn from them and share your experiences so others can avoid the same pitfalls. Join online forums, connect with local fish clubs, and don't hesitate to ask questions. The aquarium community is full of passionate, knowledgeable people who are eager to help. Your journey in fish keeping can be one of constant discovery. With each new fish, plant, or decoration, you're adding to a living work of art. By avoiding these 5 critical mistakes, you're not just protecting your fish, you're creating a thriving ecosystem that will bring joy and fascination for years to come. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and share your own fish keeping experiences in the comments below. Your story might be exactly what another beginner needs to hear. The aquarium hobby is a world of endless possibilities, and with a little care and knowledge, anyone can succeed. Take your time, do your research, and enjoy every moment. Your fish and your future self will thank you.